Evening everyone, how are we doing? Welcome along at Fast Farming Ross, Austin, Brendan, Farmer Carl, Farm Life Gaming, Thomas Smith, Chris 1174 and Milton. Well, that's quite a list tonight. Fast Farming, this map is based on that one. It's been altered according to the paperwork I've been reading, or the website bit. So it is based on the map you mentioned there, but been altered apparently. I'm not on FS Nation, so I haven't actually seen that one. Homework should always be left till the last minute. I was a master at it. Homework should never be set in the first place, in my opinion, but that's beside the point. So have we all had a good day today, I hope? So we now go have a good look around this map for a little while. We're up in the main yard at the moment, so hopefully everything's behaving tonight. Hey Girly 100, welcome along. So this is our start point with the house. I've removed the distance on here so we can actually see a long way in the distance on here. We have got some custom crops on here which we'll go through as well, so there's additional crops on this map. It is a fourfold map as well, so there's absolutely no way this one could come to console. Unfortunately, it's far too big. So we just go across the road into the shop, because that's where all our starting machinery is. So we've got a bit of a mixture of starting equipment here. Might as well go through it first as we're next to it. We've got the big Breedle spreader, the Amazon Condor 1501 or 15001. Hey Stewpot, how are we doing? Great Plains Cedar, the Bednar Swifter, the big 16-row corn header, the New Holland Draper header but the Ideal Combine. Yeah, that one has got me a bit as well as to why we've got that combination. Probably because there isn't a proper header trailer to suit the Ideal header. The Kroon TX forage wagon, the Strautmann trailer, a Magnum 340, and a Fendt 1038. Now you want to see a little problem with that lot. I think that's all of our starting equipment. If there's anything else lurking about in here anyway. Lots of brand names here, so tell it's going to be PC only. So I've spotted a little issue with some of this stuff. So we go into the shop. The Strautmann does grain 1174. Let's see if I got the right one. Bednar Swifter 500 horsepower. .1038 396 horsepower. You want to see where this is going? Magnum 340 409 horsepower. I think we have a slight deficiency in the horsepower area here. So unusual starting equipment, but not enough horsepower to use this one. So we check the garage. I don't think there's any more tractors hidden up anywhere. Nope, that's it. And you do need the global mod for this map, as you'll see once we start going around it. So we've got the obligatory Land Rover here. Have a look around. And I've not been very far on here, just far enough to find somewhere for a decent screenshot. So let's get the FPS up on top there. We'll see what that does. I'm good, thanks Chris. How are you doing? The FPS will drop there because that's using my crop textures and they do tend to hammer it on there. So we're going to go this way. reserve judgment whether it's a good new map, so I haven't looked around it yet. Got a lot of water on here. Do not give me a vulture on this map, you will never see it again. As I said, it is a fourfold map looking at the paperwork or the website. So nice big fields on here. This map has multiplayer written all over it really. Not a flat map either. And we're going to have a quick look around it, and then I'm going to turn seasons on, because this map is seasons ready according to everything on Forbidden Mods. It's a nice big field of sugar beet there if anyone was desperate. Bit bare amongst the trees up there. Oh yes, Steiger, Buds, big equipment map. You would not want to do this with small equipment. If I just get that map bigger, see the size of field 26 to our left there. So I'll come to the end of the map down here. So that gives us an idea of what the map boundary is like. One of the custom crops there on the right. Oh dear. You know what my comment's going to be there. Don't even need to say it, do I? You lot are bad influence. Custom crop. Onions. You have a field of onions there. Looks better the further away from the outside you get. So onions are one of the additional crops on this map. This isn't the map I was going to have a look at last night. That is something completely different, and the jury is still out on whether I'm even going to look at that. We'll have a look, because I can't actually remember off the top of my head, but there are several additional crops on here. See if we can find some more of them. I don't think we want to do our back to the 90s MP on this map anyway. Nice big field of potatoes. Really big field of potatoes there. The FPS is actually quite stable on here once you get away from where my modified crops are. So we will find out why we've got the global company scripts in a moment when we get to some sell points. Got a bridge here with nice access off the sides into ravine. Yes, should have left those Polaris razor things in here. Hope you're not afraid of heights when you're looking down off that. Guess it. Things get too much for you on here, you could have a little jump off there, see how you land. Right, to our left is one of the ones we need global company for. We have here a brewery. It's all part of the global company mod. You see we've got fill points in here. I presume the one to the right is water. We'll have a look at what takes what where. I'm going to presume stuff spawns in them. Without anywhere to try it. So, if we find the brewery in here, well, you see the beer. I presume there's beer and lager up the top there. Gives you an idea there's some other things coming as well by what's up there. I don't think we'll be changing the map on the server for a little while yet. I think there's still plenty of life left in that one for all of us. Something for 1174 there. Nice big bit of plant machinery. Crane. No diggers or anything, just a big crane. And the blue Thunderbox. So even down in this heavily populated area, the FPS is still 60. Diesel expensive there at the minute. Right. We have another new crop here. Don't know if I dare tell you guys what it is. There's one or two people in chat I know who like a bit of fresh air every now and again, so this would help them considerably. So tobacco is one of the other crops on here. So coming up to one of the fields we own now. So we own field 16 just round here. Have a nice little stream there. So this is one of our fields. Just have a quick drive around and just see exactly how big it is. Doesn't look very big on that map in the bottom left hand corner. Once you get onto it, it's quite a large field, as you can see, and it's right next to one of them horrible painted boundaries. Let's see where we can go. If we come back this way, I can already see something on here which would definitely not be allowed on the Giants map. Off in this direction. Guess there are onions on there. Yep. So this map doesn't come with any mods for harvesting them, so I'll have to just have a look and see if they've altered anything in game. know it's possible to do that. So we don't want to go right because that takes the map boundary again. We want to go this way this time. Plenty of woodland on here. Keep the seasoned foresters happy. So heading to another part of the factory script up here. Not quite sure how this one's going to work. I think this is the fresh air factory. A few of you in chat will get what I mean by that. As to what's produced here. Those people who like to go outside for a few minutes happy. What's made there? Definitely would not be allowed on the in-game map. Got one massive field to our right there. I haven't put collisions on the marker posts. I can't. Well, some of them have. Some of them haven't. But you can't snap them off. That's a pity. So my soybean textures obviously what I got on my other maps. Got one of our sell points here. Try an extra field of sunflowers. So no shortage of space around there to manoeuvre ourselves. Another large expansive field to our right there. Hey Formal, how are we doing? I think you could get 8 of us on MP on this map and you'd still never see each other. You got your new toy now? So big barley field there. Oh, too bad then. Kept you out of trouble. We all know you can get yourself into trouble. Got the BGA in here. No shortage of silage clamps in this one. And space to put another one if you want to. Remember, you can't use place anywhere mod on this one. Have to have a look and see where else we've got some new crops on here. As to which way to go and where to take you. Right, so actually field 6 there is one we own. I think I know where we're we're going to go. Looks like we own, feels every corner there is a map. Nothing worse than a numb bum. Formal. So we need some. No, I'm not going there. Hey Brendan, how we doing? It certainly is, but does the thing actually drive and behave itself is the big question. After all that. Ooh, that's some good FPS. That'll be down to that canola. Ugh, chest infections. Yeah, I know what you mean, where you come from with that one. I can turn a cold into a chest infection in between 0 and 60 seconds usually. Yeah, it's going to be no fun ramping the Voltron here without SG in chat to annoy him. No shortage of grass fields. So field 18 is one of ours. Let's go and have a look at field 18. That's another good sized field. Let's see which way you want to go here. Okay, sage work is what we're looking for. That happens. There's some days I've gained 5 and lost 4. So I think we can maybe work out what this crop is here. Is this our tobacco crop? Signs move. There's a sawmill down here. Yep, football, any sport. There's a bit of a texture issue going on over there by the looks of it. So we'll just finish looking around, then I'll come out of the game and turn seasons on. So that season's ready, we'll test them. We have another crop here. Any ideas what this one is? Unfortunately you have to use a combine on it. could get yourself lost in it quite easily. Now, hops. That one is farm life. That's a hop field. Try and get us down to where the other new crop is. Or one of the other new crops. There's several on there. It can't, Ross, the map's too big. It's a fourfold map, so it's just far too big to get onto console, unfortunately. So buy a sell point here. So we can presume that the hops have to go up to the brewery and barley has to go up to the brewery. Those signs do come down quite nicely. What have we got tucked in the back here? Access to McCain. Oh, I think we can work out what this one is. We seem to have a refinery here. Has to guess we bring our canola down here. Try to work out where the other new croppers are on here. Not that one. It's been good, thanks Ross. Busy but good. Missed him. So somewhere on here is a sugar beet factory I haven't come across yet. Hope we're going in the right direction for either the new crop. Should be. There's one which isn't on the map at the moment, which I'll explain. So I'd do some research into that. There's one over that side which isn't there at the moment. But I think there's going to be a few people like that crop. Even though I didn't. Alright, we need to turn right in a second. Turn a track somewhere. Evening Steve, how are we doing? Right, we have another new crop here. No, none of that on here, Carl. I'm good, thanks. Good job Rabbit Man ain't here with this field. Now why would Rabbit Man like this field? Nice little fold in the terrain in that corner there. You got it. Evening over there on Twitch. I'm afraid I can't even pronounce your name on there. Are you on Twitch at all, Milton? If I was going to guess, I would say Germany. Going by the name. Could be wrong, but that would be my guess. So back at that horrible painted boundary again. Pet hate. Don't mind if they're hidden, but that one is far from hidden. Got no objection to painted boundaries being used if you can't see them. We're just going to do a bit of cross country at the moment. Try and save going around the roads the size of this map is, being fourfold. Super dense canola, which is run off my XML files. Sooner or later we're bound to come to a river which is going to put a halt to my plans. I'm getting across the map quickly. Yeah, cross country is right good if you do it in a Land Rover. I believe this is one of our other crops. If that is this field. Hoping it is. It is. Roy. No, this is a convert, Steve. 17 convert, which is based on another map already out on FS Nation. Can't remember the map names now. Fast Farmer did put them in at the start. Then that link there. It's been based on the map in that. It does say on the starting page what he's based on. What he's altered. That's the one. I'm old and forgetful, Fast Farm, and I just need a little prompt every now and then. I mean, from this distance, it looks good into the distance as I've turned off the depth of field. I think now we've been around the map, we'll just try and find our way back to where we started. Then I'll save, come out, and we'll turn seasons on. If SG was in now, I'd be suggesting we lose a Vulture as well. Got to give the river its depth test. No, that much I don't need reminding. John Deere's in at Farm Life. So I think we need to test how deep the water is. We'll do that before we come out of the game. And there's only one brand of tractor we use for water depth testing, as you guys well know. So sell points we haven't been round. Down this bottom corner we have a composter. Somewhere on here is the beat factory there, which we missed. As for additional crops, we've got rye, reproduction grass, so obviously grass seed, carrots. Please don't do that in my chat, Ross. It won't end well. Onions, hops and tobacco. There's no fields of reproduction grass on here that I can see. Fields everything else but no reproduction grass. And I'm hoping that they have altered the combines to do reproduction grass. Which it looks like they have. So now let's get the worst tractor out there. Where's the vulture? There it is. We'll do it in the mandatory colour. Where's SG when you want him? Evening, Chris. You're just in time to see me remove a vulture off the face of the map. I'll put it in the obligatory colours as to what I think of them. Now we're going to test the depth of the pond on here. I've just got to check that one, Farm Life. No, that's no fun, is it? And deep enough. Maybe the other side is deeper. Won't fit under the bridge, that's for certain. Let's try this side. Definitely not made the water deep enough on here. Well, that just ain't good enough. Get a big pond like that, you'd at least expect to be deep enough to do something to this vulture with. Vulture needs to go for a little journey. Anyone remember what was near the brewery on here? When we went in that direction? So we'll just have this moment of silliness on here, then I'll save the game and we'll put seasons on. Have a quick fly over the map and see what we can find. Has anyone ever seen a vulture fly before? If you haven't, keep watching. There's no trains on here, so I've got to find new methods for removing vultures. See, Vultura's just too resilient to my efforts to kill them. Evening, David. I swear SG's been modifying Vultures in-game just to stop me from killing them. Let's try it from this direction. It's got to be some way of killing a Vulture. There we go. Right, let's come out here and put seasons on now. We'll find out what they've done in here. So I said, if you want to try this map, make sure you've got global company script mod, and make sure you've turned off place anywhere. Interesting. How good this updating. It's just taking a little while to update. I've taken some out farm life. You'd be surprised what I need for some things I do. Not that I'm aware of, Chris. Up we go. See what we can find. Madness. Oh yeah, we may well do that in a moment. So Sugar Beet Factory here. Remind me how to add snow into this. I keep forgetting. I had a feeling it was SS had snow, but could be wrong. Without was the one who told me last time, but he's not in here. It's alright, Ross. Done it before. Okay. Yeah, let's have a quick look at it. Aha! That's the 17 command. That's why it's not working. Let's try again. It should be the right command this time. Let it snow. May take a few minutes for it to happen. Bingo! We have snow. There's one snow layer. If we can do 2 snow layers. There we go. Wintry wonderland apart from in the distance. The roads are all snow masked. Got a little bit of an issue going on with the render there. Beat Factory isn't snow masked. So it's supposed to be seasons ready. Anyone spot any issues? Because I can. Our barns haven't got a snow mask on them. The wash pad hasn't got a snow mask. The shop isn't snow masked. The workshop isn't snow masked. Neither of the workshop buildings are snow masked. The pond is snow masked. Yep, they haven't done the snow masks on here properly, Ross. They've snow masked the roads. I would say Steve was getting on something where it could be someone's first map. The brewery isn't snow masked. That ain't no good. All the tip points are full of snow and everything. Hey Aorus Gaming guys, how we doing? Garage isn't snow masked. I'm good, thanks. Yeah. That's a shame that they haven't got the snow mask right. Cigarette Factory isn't snow masked. Sorry, Fresh Air Factory. Oh. Yes, there's none inside the building there, but I don't think that's snow masked. Okay, catch later, farm life. So all was going well until we dropped the snow on the map. Ah. Oh, we'd be looking at some of Shy Wizard's videos then. I snow masked all the roads, but I haven't snow masked a single sell point, workshop, farm buildings, BGA. That kind of spoils it, because that just ain't going to work if none unless it's snow masked. That spoiled what was a good map, in my opinion, if you want to play it with seasons. Okay, the borders don't help, but... Right, let's get a big map up. Where's the sell point? Sell point there. Yeah. Seems to be below the sell point. Help. We're in the sell point. Judging by the snow, could get a bit toasty in here. We're actually beneath the sell point, which is covered in snow despite the fire, so that ain't gonna help, is it? Composter. That's a bit snowy. That ain't gonna work very well. Oh. Oh, the tip point is actually snow free. There's one bit which is snow free. Refinery. Not snow masked. Bay sell point. Oh, snow mask over the tip point. Bonus points there. I've remembered to do that one, but not the sheds. Sawmill. I'm surprised no one else has picked up on something yet on this map. Not snow masked. We know the BGA isn't. Oh, tip point is snow masked. No one's actually commented on what's missing off the map, which has surprised me. Other than the burger van. Let me put the map up again. What's missing? Yeah, I've shown you our farmyard. I've shown you the sell points. I've shown you the production mods. I've shown you the shop, but what is missing? Bearing in mind this is new farmer mode, what is missing off this map? What about if we were to click this icon? We've started a new farmer and there isn't a single animal pen on this map. No house is there. We're at the house. There's not an animal pen anywhere on this map. Okay, catch later, Ross. Not a single cow shed, sheep pasture, pig enclosure, chicken pen, nothing. So we've got a massive map here with absolutely no animal facilities on it. We've snowmasked the workshop-ish, but then that's the in-game one. It's unfortunate I haven't done anything else. So there's a lesson to anyone who wants to play this map. Don't play out the seasons unless you know how to do snow masks or want to change all the buildings out, which would be your only option. Come in on start from scratch and get rid of all the buildings. So I don't know who the roofing contractor was down here, but I wouldn't want them to do my roofs. Not one that looks like this inside. I think workshop engineers get a bit cold somehow. Without looking at the map, I'm not sure, Thomas. It's not a map I'm playing. Right, so So problems with this map then. We've got too big a cultivator for the tractors provided. We've got a New Holland header with the ideal combine. We've got a forage wagon, but hey Glitch Plays, how we doing? But no mowers. And we've got no snow masks where we want snow masks. And of course the water isn't deep enough to lose Vulture in. It's unfortunate really. Can't understand why they've snow masked this. Why would you snow mask the water but not snow mask the farm buildings? I don't think you want to go for swimming at this time of year. Strange one. That's why it's good to test these maps for seasons when we have a look at them, when it says they're compatible. Just to see what exactly is going wrong with them, and whether they've forgotten to do anything. But that is where I am going to be finished for tonight. This was literally an hour-long first look at a map. We'll see what we're going to do tomorrow night, depending on what mods come out tomorrow. If there's any new maps, we'll probably look at them. If not, we'll, well, might go on to Greenwich, or we may abandon Greenwich. We shall see. If you want to know why we might abandon Greenwich, go into my Discord. But for now, I am going to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this stream, and I will see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.